All right, so we are live, 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 live. Would you believe if I said we are not done going lower? I don't know. Guys, I caught a nice trade. I mentioned to everyone, Twitter, all that, that we're going to go to 21,650, then 560. We smashed all those levels, and now we are rejecting. So I'm really done for the week. I took some nice trades during Asian session. The market didn't release itself till Asian, and this Asian session dropped lower. See the trades I took here. I have the video recording. I just haven't posted it yet. But oh my god, it was crazy. Like my settings so you can see executions. Let me go to execution again. See the executions, man. Perhaps I'll talk about it. Today's Saturday. Today's what have I been drinking? Today is Friday. The markets have already delivered. All I was trying to get is like 50 points per day per session. So I'll see if we get a 50-point run today, but ideally 300 points per week, and we are way above that. So I'm not inclined towards anything. But guys, you can see this market was beautiful. Tough in the AM, but you can see I got some sales here actually. Initial sales end up getting out here. This is during. This mouse is being weird. During PM's AM PM session, nice sales here to here, got out. Then look at these markets like, man, we got those 5-minute fair value gap. You should go find it on your own. But it's an inverse level. I'm like, well, that looks clean enough. This range looks balanced. We had those clean equal lows that I've been crying about. I was like, yo, there's no way. There's no way that they leave this here. And Asia decides to go. Da-da-da-dum. Crazy work. It's a nice, beautiful setup, guys. I call this in the Texas Heights channel again. If you're not in the Texas Heights group, you should join it. All traders are welcome. If you're in Texas, even better. Even better. This one for like 100, damn near 200 points, okay? Crazy. See me exiting there. About is that 300 points? 300 plus points on one trade. Isn't that beautiful? It is. So, again, this is the account I've been trading, guys. Show you guys. Everything's going to be done on demo, but you can see This account is up 17,000. I wish it showed the history of when I started, but it's a demo account, right? So, but just showing all my executions. It's a beautiful way to do it. This is my worst loss. I shouldn't have taken such a big loss yesterday, but whatever. This was terrible. You guys saw me take this loss actually yesterday, holding on to those shorts. But this was a trade business here. All this. You see, run up this account. Let it go to history. It goes all the way back. So again, yes, it goes all the way back. Okay, it's May 6th. I think that's the last day. So from May 6th to the 13th, almost up 17%. That's solid. Um, what I want to point out here. So again, it's important. Like, yes, I'm showing you guys executions on demo, right? But we're trading live. Um, you got to appreciate the applied knowledge. A lot of people cannot do this. Just not trying to be arrogant at all, but if you actually meant to trade live in front of you and not just falsely run up a goddamn what's it called MT4 MT5 account. When people trade MT4 MT5, I look at them I'm very skeptical of them because those are easy manipulated. But from my knowledge, like you can't really manipulate this paper trading account on TradingView. So it's just real executions with history on it. Up 17%. Has some losing days, you can see. But overall, it's been green. You see, it's over here. We hit a stride here. Starting the night. After taking some of these losses. All right. Look at the night. Been green, 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 green. Took this loss yesterday and then back to greens. So we've been on the roll. Up 17%, 17.5%. And now we're just gonna sit back. And today I'm kind of I still want to see more shorts, by the way. I'll tell you that. But I'm kind of mixed in between whether I want to go fun mode, because what I also do is let's go fun mode this Friday. So I have this account that's for fun mode. What is fun mode? I literally just stay in the market, buying, selling at all times. It's a good practice to do. Buy, sell all the time. So right now I'm just gonna buy. It's gonna be one contract, nothing crazy. All right. So the goal is just to keep stay in the market based off of what I believe where I believe price is gonna go. So I see price going a little higher into this new daily open gaps. Then we'll see if it wants to get here. I might switch sides, but for now we're just gonna buy. So it's all fun. Again, it's just me trading, and there's gonna be no stop loss because we're just literally gonna get in, get out, get in, get out. I'm not gonna stay in the market the whole time, right? So, and until I find a real strong reason to switch sides, again, it's a good practice. If you haven't done it, you should really do this. This will give you the ability to stay patient in your trade, to stick to your trade because you're forced to only make a decision or do something different if you're gonna do the opposite and go on sales. Right now, we're just gonna buy. Keep in mind we have news in how many minutes? Top of the hour. So keep that in mind. The question is, do we recover all of this movement here? And I feel like we did run lower. We did take out these lows. I know we took them out even more on 30. And this is what I wanted to see actually before we can continue going higher. Um, but the way the price is set up, we could still just drive a little bit lower. Why not? We could just make one more aggressive push lower. All right. You have to understand. Let's go to regular trading hours. Logic, logic, logic. Thought process here. People came to the market today. They were probably buying this, right? Because this was like retail. There's no way. Yesterday I got squeezed out of position, right? During AM session. You guys saw that. But I saw all this liquid. I'm like, are they really gonna give retail this win? Basic support, price drives lower, support, drives lower, support, and then they draw this out as a whole zone, right? They'll do something like this. Use one big freaking zone. Every time price drops in here, I'm buying. The support. The support. I was like, there's just no way. They're gonna let people survive this. It makes no sense. And I told you guys this level here. I want to see that hold. That was the last area where bears could shake off the buying pressure. And they didn't want to do it during AM session or during New York straight trading hours. So some traders went to sleep thinking, okay, I'm up in my position. We're going to go higher. And then they wake up today. Boom. Cooked. Aggressive gap open. So that's a huge drop off, guys. Huge, huge drop off. So everyone that's buying has been upset. Now the question is, are you going to ride price all the way back higher today to make those people happy? I know time decay plays a role in options. I'm not the best at it, but I've dabbled in a little bit. I know time decay plays a role in options, so maybe take up this slowly. Because the contracts expire what? Friday. Dang. Or they punish them even further and keep going lower. But at this point, I can only imagine if you were in an options contract up here, maybe start Monday, you're expecting higher prices. You didn't cash out here, and you held for another move higher. Now you have this big drop lower, and your expiration on Friday. I'm sure your contract is pretty much cooked at this point. Because this is a 200-point drop off. My only take now is, do they want to come all the way here too? That's what I'm watching. So keep that in mind. You can look at, you can see another gap opening here from this one to that one. I don't know if I have that on my chart. It's on 15-minute chart to see something. What's the 15-minute chart? I might not have it then. So, anyways, I'm not a fan of buying personally. I'm gonna just be trading here for another drop off. So we're gonna do this too. We're gonna add this layer. Gap there. You know, it's a lot, but these are the key turning points. You want to have these on your charts, man. Have these on your charts all the time. Advanced concept. This is funny. You guys are really getting this game early, right? Because the author of this, ICT, he's been teaching for years and did not release this new daily opening gap concept to the market. I know it existed, like he didn't invent this opening gap stuff, but the way we use it, the precision, the thought process around it, it's amazing. So you guys are getting this real early game. I could easily not just hit this on my charts, put this on a separate chart, but I'm trying to give you guys the game to actually tackle these markets aggressively. These are the turning points. You can even see how price hits them. Look how it's turning. Even here is another one. Price hugs it and drops lower. That's why I'm in those buys, expecting we can at least tag here, then drop. I'm gonna get this green area out before you think that's anything, because again, that's what retail look at as support, and then they got cooked. I got cooked, they got cooked. Whatever. But I want the paddle because I still got some shorts so this drop lower. Because I was just convinced this was not gonna stand. Okay, so let's go back to electronic trading hours. The 15-minute chart. So I'm interested in still seeing some more shorts personally. You have to understand, even that run lower. Hold on. Before I talk too soon. Okay. Yeah, regular trading. I already snatched that too. All right, so S&P is doing. Oh, I'm seeing some SMT. What time is it? 14 minutes before news. So US 30 is doing. No, my. It's not loading. Come on now. Oh, US 30 is already tanking. I realize that. US 30 is already doing its thing. Okay, not surprised. Not surprised on that. Scanning through my charts, trying to really get a real strong opinion today. Hmm. The way this is looking, 30s going crazy. 30s is really ripping. Um, so honestly, if I want to sell this, I ideally want to see this 1 hour level. I want to see price close this 1 hour level. Ideally, okay. Trying to see this reason to flip shorts here. Let's take the bulls. It doesn't really have to be closing here. Ignore that. But that would be ideal, but it doesn't have to. Because on the 1 hour basis, we have all this void here. Well, what I was watching just over here, I want to see that. What I do want to see now, these last down close candles here, I want to see that act as a breaker and then drop price. So as long as we're hitting these levels, so as long as we're below 21,800, see price still drop. Mind you, also had the weekly opening price. Monday's opening price is around here. There she go. I'm uncomfortable being. I'm gonna flip sides now. I move there. I'm uncomfortable being long anymore. So now we short. Again, it's just practice. Today is practice. We are chilling. Why short though? It ran to the level I was talking about. It came very close to it. Very close to it. Maybe it goes there one more time, but I didn't see this movement here on S&P or 30. 30 is just crashing out, so I'd rather be short. I don't feel comfortable being long anymore. The news in 7 minutes, guys. So give me 1 second. I'll point out whatever I think is salient here, but I ideally still want to short. So whatever you see is how I feel. Shorts. I would want to be buying up here. Where's 930 opening price? Right here. So our price was run up higher. I don't want to be buying above 930 opening price, then buying above midnight opening price. That's too much of a premium. Can it keep going? Yeah, but I'd rather not be doing it. Use opening price as your gauge on expensive and cheap or overbought, oversold. All right, see it dropping. Let's see if this gives us an immediate drop. It might hit here and then drop. Let's see if we get that right away. Oh, push higher. Push higher. Maybe it actually goes and taps this level now. We'll see. I'm not convinced to go long here. I'm still taking the shorts, but I can see them running here one more time. 'Cause I don't think they really tapped it. It came very close. I won't be surprised if they're really running one more time. They don't have to, but either that or this turns to a mean wick. Like S&P is about to bust it lower. Oh shit, S&P looks good. Goes Nasdaq. Mhm. 1 second, guys. Still sticking to those sales, by the way. I don't think anything changed here on Nasdaq. what I'll be watching on Nasdaq now is, can we make our way to these lows? That'll be ideal. Well, I want to see when these close outside here, though, at least. So that would give me more confidence in a drop lower. So we're still in here. This could easily push price now. We need to close outside this level at least. So what I'm watching now is, I'm just trying to ignore this wick, right, and look at the structure that exists. So I'm really watching this up close candle here to see if that was support price going lower. This was done on news. So I really, in my mind, mentally, want me to close outside of this 1 minute level first to feel a little bit more confident. I'm trying to ignore this wick. Even when I ignoring it, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to ignore it and just look at the structure that existed before. That's how I'm kind of viewing this little movement here. And it still looks like a strong structure if you look at it that way. Um, but we need to see some momentum soon here, not just the stalling price action within this level. The good thing so far, price has been contained in it, so it hasn't traded outside of it, whether on the buy side or the sell side. So this could be a nice accumulation taking place here, then drop price lower. Let's see what a 50-point run would look like, right? If I was looking for a 50-point run from here to here already, 772. We already got our 50-point run, right? But we got a 50-point run up here. That's what I'm looking for every day. 50 points, easy, right? Price didn't even do nothing, right? You imagine this was like 10 minis, right? Easy runs. Bag snatching, man. Come on, man. Y'all need to wake up. This is free game right now. Get it while you can, while it's hot. And honestly, if it gets nasty, guys, look at these lows over here. Get nasty. If it gets nasty. Easy money. Okay, now US 30 ran out its intraday lows. So I am more cautious than Nasdaq. The fact that Nasdaq has not even ran out these lows, a reversal could be in motion. It could. Not saying will. But the fact that 30, if you look at US 30 has been drowning, right? It's the barometer of the market, but it's way ahead. We need to see more momentum picked up on Nasdaq here aggressively. If we're gonna take out these lows and this low, we need more momentum. Come on now. Mind you, I'm not gonna exit my position until I feel like I need to flip sides. So you know that. I think it's beautiful though, guys. It's beautiful to see price do what I say. Maybe I know a thing or two. I want to see S&P drop a little lower, but it's playing games. I would love to see S&P take out these lows. I was looking at S&P. Live trading the Nasdaq with the back snatcher. Again, I will be live at the Texas Heist. If you're not following the YouTube channel, the Texas Heist, follow that. I'm going to be interchanging between the two, the Colossal Trader channel and the Texas Heist channel. Okay, so I'm going to interchange between the two, and we're trading live every single day, as long as my schedule permits. So expect that from me. And then this could be the move only, right? Like we don't have to get anything else. Remember, we're just looking for 50-point runs. So from here, 772 all the way down here, it was really like what? 90 points, essentially. So imagine you shorted up here, capture 90 points, you're done for the day. But here's another nice entry, I would think, right here. I would like to see this still deliver lower. Keep in mind, we have a strong psychological number up here. I didn't bring it to your attention, but I'm bringing it to your attention now. The 750 level. So if we're rejecting that, I want to see it stay below that now. Since we rejected that. If you were to look at your S&P 500, you see it's rejecting a major level 2, the 6,000 level. So I don't want to see it start creeping back up here. Ideally, it should stay below here and just keep giving us a delivery lower. And I see these lows, like I can see these lows getting snatched, but my only pushback is that US 30 is already done damage, and these just need to pick up. I don't like stalling, especially when US 30 is already taking out these lows. The US 30 has already done all the damage. US 30 has cleared all of these lows. Then Nasdaq just up here. I don't like that. But again, we're still sticking to the shorts. I can still see them taking this out. Unless we start climbing back up here. Only way I'll flip is if we start climbing back up here, build a support, then I will perhaps flip sides. Until then, no flip flopping. Sticking to the code. This is what S&P is doing. So again, if they don't run out these lows, it'll be very funny. Let me show you S&P for a second. My computer being slow. It doesn't want us to be great, guys. Look at S&P. Ideally, these lows should get tagged. They're already there. All right. Even on the 15-minute chart, we have this low here. I also like the idea of these lows getting tagged. It's down close candle. What if Friday just does something crazy? Anyways, so that's my expectation. I can see S&P taking these lows, which also tells me Nasdaq is like to still go lower a little bit more, unless they just manipulate the markets like they did yesterday and just start going crazy higher for no reason. 5-minute chart. Ideally, check out these lows. If it doesn't, then let's watch this low here. If it doesn't, this will be the catalyst. Why is this not working? So this could be what stops price from going higher. I mean, going lower. But what I ideally want to see is low get taken out. That's what I want to see on S&P. Okay. Look at the 6,000 level I was talking about right here. Major psychological number. Look how price stayed win there and pulled away. Ideally, this should pull to these lows at minimum. Trading live with the colossal trader, aka the bag snatcher. Okay, let's go back to Nasdaq. Should we just? Well, I'll just keep this view for now. Nasdaq's still running, but you can see Nasdaq to the left. So let's just see if S&P has the ability to take this drop lower. And this new daily opening gap high. This is 930 opening price. So a nice short could have been taken here. Maybe I did on my side of thumb. Maybe I did not. But nice short could have been taken here, right? That's price trade in there. Rejected. These lows are in jeopardy. It should be a nice aggressive push here now. Nice push should take place soon. I want to see that. Beautiful. Isn't that so easy, guys? I mean, who the hell is doing this for you guys live for the free? Stop playing. How beautiful is that? And then the level of precision you guys haven't seen lately. You guys probably, I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but this is absurd. It is what it is, though. Let's go back to Nasdaq. We're done with S&P, even though it's still probably gonna dump lower. But we're done. Is Nasdaq still dumping? Yes, indeed. Now, notice S&P's ahead of the curve here. So either Nasdaq picks up steam or we start reversing. All right. I'm bearish, but we just gotta weigh out every option. The fact that S&P took these lows here, this is when the markets can start playing games. That's when those tide shifts could take place, where the market just say, you know what, we're gonna start going higher from here now. So what I'll be watching to see if that takes place is this. I still think we should go way lower. Like this, all this congregation of price right here. I want to see us smash that. That's what I want to see. All right, we gotta be careful because here could be a full-on reversal. I'm watching closely. See, Nasdaq is starting to reject here. I'm also watching the S&P closely. This is gonna be a full-on aggressive reversal here. Another thing that's made me switch sides. Notice I'm saying that, but I'm still in the sales, right? So the price actually has to be so strong where I'm like, okay, flip. This is why it's important to drills like this. Because typically, maybe price it here, you get out your position. This would be a good place to take partials, by the way, if you're even in any trade with that. Again, I'm not suggesting that you should take any trade based on any knowledge based off anything I'm saying here, but let's just say you were. This is definitely a good area to take partials. But when you do these drills where you just enter a position based off what you believe the market's going to do, and in order for you to get out, you have to flip sides. It gives you the ability to hold longer and really absorb little price actions, price fluctuations more. It builds that mental character or capability. Can't stress enough how much you should do that. It's like all that was just a nice little pullback to a C4 to then drop price more. Isn't it beautiful? I told you guys price will run up here, closing those buys, it hit here, then turn around. That's all right. I'm gonna start selling. Crazy. Maybe fell one tick short. Once it hit there, I got out of position, then it flipped. You guys see the result. So even with like this drill, it will also help you get better at like seeing potential reversals. Because frankly speaking, I like to see confirmation in my trades before I get in. But when I do these drills, I have the freedom that if I price is a level, I'm like, this, I don't feel comfortable being long here anymore. I can short and see how that feels. The price keeps on going. How many times will I be wrong when I'm trying to catch the top? All right. How far does price go against me when I'm taking those high risk trades? I call them a little bit high risk just because they're harder to capture. If you're trying to capture the top, a little harder. Anyways, let's see if we still get this run right here. I want to see this run. And honestly, I want to see a run here, guys, if I'm being frank. I think if we run below here, we are going below here. That's how I feel. Play that POZ bow just because, if you ain't jam POZ bow, you're a trader. What are you doing? Play that POZ bow real quick. Yes, sir. We got the mornings, buddy. Trying to make meals, baby. Still pray that it's something in the cave. If I don't hold well, trying to make bills, I'm under my will for my kids when I leave. Thinking ahead, my greatest webhead is my head. Mindset, doing alphabets, get the D's, roll the G, fly overseas, give it the D. Got too many rounds, gas tank on D. I fit, built up under the D. I think I'm really him. She want to settle down, she look around town for a ball, not a clown. She's a queen, she just wants her crown. Get it by an enemy, just be a good girl. And close up your knees, just believe. I only couple hustlers, ain't girls who got the grease. Yes, sir. Easy money, guys. Easy money, guys. Come on now, stop playing with a P. Yeah. Mm-mm. Hey. Let me get some vibes in that name. She like when I do my name. Switching lanes, never playing champagne. Still balling in the game. Us fucking name. Trying to find my way. Waking up every day. My niggas still pray that it's time to get the game. Make my money, then I'm all up for chain. Out the way, baby girl, you can come stay. When with me, she's always safe. You know you hold a special place, just keep faith. You pray for me every night that I make choices that I right. Yeah, all right. If a nigga take my boots, then it's just on sight. Let's keep the peace and unite. I don't really wanna fight, just trying to make love there, baby girl. I'll be home like baby. Trying to find my way, wake it up every day. Come on, man. If I don't hold, we're trying to make meals. Talking about, man. Run that back real quick. They just saw me call and catch the highs, man. Who's doing that, man? The bad snatch. Yeah, yeah. Trying to make meals. Trying to every day. get the cake. If I throw the whole whale, trying to make deals. I mean my will for my kids when I leave. Stick in the head, my greatest weapon is my head. Mindset, doing alphabets, get the P's, blow the G, fly overseas, give it the D. Too many rounds, gas tank on E. Outfit. Another key. I think I really am. She wanna settle down. She looking around town for a ball, not a clown. She's a queen. She just wants her crown. Get it right in the dude. Just be a good girl. And close up your knees. Just believe. Not only couple hustlers and girls who got the grease. Maybe kiss me and maybe I can wait there. Me to walk with me. Take a chance. Yeah, let's see if we get another move. Still looking for another move lower here. Oh my god. No way, I need to see all that. Let's see if we get another move here. And that thing. Then I blow up the chain out the way, baby girl, you can come and stay. When with me, she's always safe. You know you hold a special place, just keep faith. You praise for me every night that I make choices that are right, yeah. Oh. If a nigga take my boots, then it's Jesus on sight. Let's keep the peace and unite. I don't really wanna fight, just trying to make love there, baby girl. I'll be home, baby. Trying to find my way, waking up every day. My money is still breaking, that it's only every day. I ain't doing it too well, trying to make it good for my will, for my kids. Talking that talk, man. Talking that talk, man. We're gonna stop right there. So, I'll go into playing some stuff that we shouldn't play. Get this taken down. All right, guys. What a day. All right, so again, you guys saw me catch this from here to here. Do I want to flip now to buys? Perhaps. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that. What's the reversal button? I'm really done, honestly speaking. I'm really done for the day. I don't even feel like reversing shit. I've had a great week, but this feels like a reversal here, if I'm being real. I feel this as a reversal for some reason. I just feel it. So we're gonna reverse it just for the sake of reversing. But honestly, I actually just want to clock out. Um, I showed you guys a nice move. Caught the buys, caught the sells. I mean, what more can I say, right? If you look at the executions, this is on our fun account, so it's just the one we have fun with. But executions, you can see. Look at that shit right there, man. Bought here. It's not really me. I don't know what's going weird. But bought here. Oh my goodness, annoying. Bought here, reverse when price hit this level. Now we got a reverse here. Maybe we see a little momentum higher. Um, but I don't really feel like trading this anymore. I've had a good week, so I can't complain. I think I'll just catch you guys the next one. But if you got any game from this, man, told you guys how price is gonna consolidate here within this level, right? And I mentioned just ignore this wick. Just pay attention to like the bodies. The structure still look good for those shorts here. Consolidated, finally broke out, gave us another entry right here, slide it lower, taking out these lows here, right? It's beautiful. You look at S&P 500. This one I kind of touched on it without really showing the charts aggressively. This computer doesn't want me to be great today, guys. Why is it taking forever? S&P. You see that level right here? Did with those shorts. 6,000 level, deliver that short. So it's nice. Just nice, nice, nice price action, guys. It's Friday. Okay. Again, notice I flip sides because I feel like the sales, not saying they're necessarily done, but I can feel based off when you're doing a drill, you have to make a decision. Okay, hit a target is rejecting now. Is it rejecting to just continue going lower, or is it actually rejecting now to turn around? And you feel that more when you're just doing drills like this. You're just more comfortable because just pressing a button, right? On the fun account. This wasn't done on our account that I take more seriously, right? On this account, or this account, this one, take more serious. If I really trade this one today, would have caught that nice 100+ point move. Probably put the account at maybe 120, whatever. We'll still get there. Try to get this account to 150,000. So that's the goal. And I'll just keep trading. Maybe I'll keep trading for it to the rest of the year. We'll see. So the point is, we did it on this fund account. Where this account, I buy and sell. Every time I pull up in front of the charts, I'm using the fund account. I'm just trying to stay in the market, either selling or buying. I'm not gonna get out. I just have to get to the market, pick a side, buy or sell. For me to exit, flip. I've said so many times, but just want to bring that to your attention. This here looks like it can run higher, take out these highs. Because if you look at a 15-minute chart, what do we have in place? This is also part of the decision. We have this in place. And quite frankly, price I think fell a little short of hitting this level here. So I won't be surprised if they drive this back higher. So from 5 minute, what did we just do? We just closed. Look at how it dropped lower. Took out liquidity. And we had this big move here. So a C4 right here. Price slightly drops into that, takes off. These highs to me are in jeopardy. Wow, this guy just caught every turning point. Maybe I know what I'm doing. Oh shit! I just got put in the trade. The hell? Why is this putting me in the trade, guys? I guess I had a buy. I wish I stayed in. I had a buy stop on my other account here. Just looked to the left and I saw it was in the trade. Maybe I should have stayed in because it's probably gonna go higher. Why did that put me in a trade for real? That was crazy. But yeah, so these highs I think are in jeopardy still. I'm done for the week, but I won't be surprised if we find our way higher. So, guys, I have a video recording of the trade I took yesterday. So I'll probably drop that. And if you got any information from this, like, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. Let's grow this channel. That encourages me. This is free information, free game, in detail, breakdown, applied knowledge, concepts. I mean, I wish I had some. When I first started trading, I did have a group of people that will constantly get together, talk about the markets, and that was helpful. Seeing someone trade the markets, apply, give me the knowledge, and apply it. That was very helpful. So I think not even think I know this is very, very good, especially if you just start trading, even if you're a little bit advanced. I'm advanced too. So just a different way I look at the markets. But again, run on liquidity, C4, price drops in there. Look at the movement higher. Look at these highs. We fell short of hitting this level. So I won't be surprised if we actually finally go up there and hit that level. Who's doing it like that? Nobody. Oh Lord, it's funny. Up here, looking, I'm looking at S&P 500. It looks nice for a nice little move higher on that 15-second chart. I won't participate though. Okay, I'm out for real, guys. So I'm just gonna close one out. I don't really care to hold it because I don't feel like trading anymore. My mind is really had a great week. I really don't. Probably would just like to see this keep going higher, but whatever. You guys see me call it here live, 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 live for live every day. Every day, guys. every single day, doing this in front of you. All I ask for is to show a little appreciation is subscribe, share with a friend. Let's grow the channel. Drop a comment. If you got any gain from this, drop the fire emojis. That's all I'm saying. Till then, the Bag Snatcher's out. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Talk to you next time. Be safe.